Welcome to IPOB Rapture Media, IPOB press release, the 18th of January 2024. The judgment read on the 15th of December 2023 by Supreme Court was not a unanimous decision by Supreme Court Justice, the secret exposed. The global family and movement of the Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB, ably led by the great and indefatigable leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, would like to take the unusual step of publicly commending the three brave justices of the Supreme Court of Nigeria that sat on the panel that considered the case of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, for their refusal to sign the written judgment. The judgment read on the 15th of December 2023 was not a unanimous decision as the world was led to believe. It has subsequently emerged, following the unlawful delay in the release of the CTC, that three justices are in disagreement with the tone and wording of the verdict so declared and have declined to append their signatures to the written judgment. In effect, the judgment as read on the 15th of December 2023 is a minority judgment and therefore illegal. A Supreme Court panel comprising of 5 justices cannot allow the issues under contention to be determined by only 2 justices. The courageous decision of these dissenting justices will go a long way in repairing the colossal damage done to the image of the judiciary when it held that present and future Nigerian governments can continue to violate the sanctity of the territorial integrity of an independent sovereign nation, kidnap, torture, and extraordinarily rendition political activists, contrary to local Nigeria laws, international treaties, conventions, and covenants which Nigeria is signatory to. According to a knowledgeable and highly dependable source within the Federal Ministry of Justice, the 3 resenting justices, despite enormous pressures from ASO Rock and leadership of Supreme Court, said they would not wish or want their names associated with a flawed judgment that purports to announce to the whole world that Nigeria's Supreme Court is a supporter of executive lawlessness, impunity, and international banditry. Their concern for the sanctity of the rule of law and rules-based international order precludes them from exposing themselves and the Supreme Court of Nigeria to international ridicule and possible sanctions, because no court of law anywhere in the world has allowed its government to put on trial a kidnapped victim extraordinarily renditioned from a foreign country since 1973, over half a century ago. For a Supreme Court to ask her government not to obey international law and treaties is a dangerous precedent which does not bode well for the advancement of natural justice and quality adjudication in Nigeria. One of the justices went as far as to say that he does not wish to be tagged a terrorist because there is a law in Nigeria that criminalizes disobedience to validly signed treaties. Section 2 subsections 3F of the Terrorism Prevention and Prohibition Act 2022 is quite clear that disobedience or refusal to obey any international treaty or resolution to which Nigeria is a party is an act of terrorism. This law was written in simple, readable, and understandable English. Any justice or judge that seeks to encourage the Nigeria government to ignore her own laws and treaties, as the judgment read on the 15th of December 2023 purport to imply, is a terrorist. That is the position of a key provision of the law. This is the simple reason why we have the unlawful delay in the release of the CTC by powers that be at the Supreme Court. All lovers of justice and freedom around the world should be reassured that the landmark decision of the Court of Appeal discharging our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and barring all future trial is unassailable. Any contrary judgment to the above is sure to bring untold chaos, humiliation, and international disgrace on the leadership of the Supreme Court, as we are all now witnessing. We are waiting for their next move. Comrade Emma, Powerful Media and Publicity Secretary for IPOB, share widely.